welcome to WillkaTarot. For those who are new here, my name is Ava. Welcome to my channel. So today I am back with Tarot Tuesday and I will be doing a reading for the general collective. So let me go ahead and see what messages Spirit has for these coming weeks. So let me go ahead and see what messages Spirit has for us. Okay, so we have you are unique. Be brave, a little crazy, but be yourself. Okay, so it looks like the universe and Spirit wants to encourage you to be your authentic self. It looks like maybe some of you going on a quest of finding yourself, finding who you truly are, what you're comfortable in. Maybe even some of you could have been struggling with that aspect of yourself where you're trying to find your sense of style, your sense of belonging, maybe social groups where you feel like you're included and where you could possibly fit in. But I feel like Spirit wants you to not try too hard to fit into any particular type of social group. I think that Spirit is currently trying to encourage you to be your unique self, to embrace the fact that you're different, to embrace the fact that you may feel like a misfit. I feel like this is something that is unique to you. You know, it's okay to be different. It's okay to break the mold. I feel like universe and Spirit wants you to stop trying to be a particular way or stop trying to fit into, like I said, a particular social group, or stop worrying yourself about how many friends you may have or how they see you, how people perceive you. I feel like any sort of outside validation that you may be seeking in your life right now is not needed. Embrace the fact that you're unique, embrace the fact that you're different, embrace the fact that you are your own breed of human being. I feel like it is people who are different and not afraid to embrace themselves or embrace every aspect of themselves, the ones that do make a difference in the world. And I feel like Spirit wants you to be happy and content with who you are effortlessly. Okay, so let me go ahead and see if we can get any messages from your spirit animal or your totem and see if they can help us shed some light into what's going on in your life right now. I feel like somebody out there may have a unique style, like a unique dressing style and a unique sense of creativity. Somebody out there may like pastel colors or things that may be considered childish for your age group, but I feel like this makes you special. I feel like this sets you apart from everybody else because it's something that's very unique to you. It's not something that you're trying to fake. It's part of your authenticity. It's part of who you truly are. And I feel like even though some people make you feel like you need to outgrow that style or outgrow that phase, I feel like you should continue to do and dress the way that you desire and not listen to what people have to say about how you carry yourself. Okay, yeah, so we have the giraffe spirit. See the big picture. Okay, so I feel like, I don't know if some of you may have fascination with giraffes, or if some of you may already know that the giraffe is your totem animal or your spirit animal. Maybe somebody's been to the zoo recently, or maybe you've had a dream where you've seen giraffes. I feel like this spirit animal is trying to tell you to see the bigger picture, to see things from a higher perspective, and realize that in the greater scheme of things, you don't have to pretend to be somebody you're not. You don't have to try to people please. It doesn't really matter how other people see you. I feel like the right people in your life will embrace you the way that you are, will love you the way that you are, will accept you the way that you are. You don't have to pretend to be any type of way. You don't have to care what other people think. I feel like the universe and spirit made you the way that you are, with your preferences, with your own style, with your own sense of humor, with your own mentality, with your own spirit. I feel like you're a free spirit. I'm sensing the energy of a free spirit, somebody that likes to think outside the box, somebody that doesn't like to follow the crowd, somebody that thinks for themselves, somebody that is free. And a lot of people may not understand that about you. A lot of people may think, like, who does he or she think they are? Like, why do they feel like they're so special? Or somebody is just like really not understanding or accepting of your uniqueness. But I think it's because they're jealous of it. I feel like it takes a brave person to be themselves. I think it takes a lot of courage to understand and accept and feel empowered in your differences. I think that makes a leader. That makes somebody that breaks the mold, that makes somebody that can forge a new path. And that's when it comes to life itself, like any career, any path that you may decide to follow in life, being different and being unique, it's always gonna be your superpower. It's always gonna be meaning that you have the upper hand, because you can make a new path, you can lead that path. And some people may not feel comfortable with that, but that's okay. That just means that those are not your people. I feel like your people will come to you and they will be accepting of who you are. And I feel like Spirit is trying to encourage you to be different, is trying to encourage you to accept your uniqueness, embrace it. I think this is confirmation that you should not try to change anything about yourself. If you have a particular hair color, a particular dressing style, a particular music taste, maybe a hobby that not many people are into, I think that those things make you special, and those things make you who you're meant to be. So don't let other people try to shape you into what they would prefer for you to be. I feel like anybody that tries to make you fit in a box, not your type of people. It's not your people. Don't listen to people who are trying to make you abide by society's expectations and guidelines. Embrace the fact that you're different. Nobody that ever made history was a sheep. You know, everybody that ever left an important footprint throughout time and history was a follower. They were all unique in their own ways, and they knew that was their power. Okay, so let's see what Spirit's trying to tell you, or what your spirit guides have to say about this. Okay, hold on. Okay, yeah, it says shame, divine healers. So I feel like somebody out there could have been beating themselves up, or just been feeling insecure, been feeling a little lost, like they're alone, like they're not supported, like they don't fit in. I feel like somebody's really struggling with themselves socially. Somebody out there may have social anxiety. You may be self-deprecating. Some of you out there may even self-harm. There is something that you do to cope with emotional burdens and insecurities linked to a feeling of inadequacy. somebody really feels like they don't fit in. Maybe the people that you meet don't share the same preferences. Maybe they kind of make it a point to let you know that you're not like them. Maybe you feel like you're left out, you don't fit in. Maybe you feel like an outsider. I think that Spirit is trying to tell you that you are not alone, that you are supported, that you are made just the way that you are supposed to be, that is gonna take you places in life. I think that the universe and Spirit wants you to not lose faith, not let hopelessness take over. You are divinely guided, you're divinely supported. I think that you have to know that and believe in yourself. I feel like you will be provided with the guidance and support that you need to heal the aspects of yourself that need to be healed. I feel like for some of you, this may go way back into your childhood. Maybe you kind of felt like a black sheep of the family. I feel like this is not just recently. This has been an ongoing thing for a lot of you. But I feel like you have to understand and learn that everybody that forged a new path and built a new path and made a difference in the world was a normie. You are meant to be a misfit. You are meant to be an outsider. You may also be a wounded healer. There is a reason why you feel the way you do. You are protected by the universe and you are being isolated and secluded for a reason. The path that you are meant to follow is not for everybody, and that's okay. I feel like you have to empower yourself and learn to see the uniqueness and the rare aspect of yourself as a blessing, as protection, as value. It is what makes you one of a kind. It is what makes you hard to find. You know, empower yourself, like know your worth. You're different for a reason. And if you're not everybody's cup of tea, that's okay. You will be the right person's cup of tea. It's like most of the things in the world that are most valued and most desired are not common things that you can find just about anywhere. The things that are more valued and most desired in life are things that are hard to find, are things that are one of a kind, are things that are rare, exotic, unique. And the same applies for people. So know that you are protected, you are guided, and you are supported, and that the right people, your people, will find you in divine timing. You don't have to change absolutely anything about yourself to make other people happy, to try to fit in. Don't change yourself, because that is the key, your key to success, your key to finding your own way in the world and making a big difference. So cherish that aspect of yourself. Okay, so let me see here what other messages we can get. I also feel like that is why the giraffe spirit came out. You know, the giraffe is one of the only animals that stands as tall and as high as they do. You see, it says, I've been there before with others. So yeah, like I was saying, I was starting to touch up on that earlier. You're not the only person that is currently going through this. There is a bunch of people out there who feel the way that you do, who are rare and unique like you are, who feel like they're looking for their soul family, who may have struggled to fit in, who may have felt like an oddball. but I feel like that is okay. That simply means that you're special. That simply means that you will make a difference in the world, and that you have to learn to see that as a blessing, as a benefit, as you having the upper hand. You're the type of person that makes an impact. You're the type of person that makes a difference. You touch people's souls and people's lives differently. So let me see what the tarot has to say about these messages here. Okay, that was quick. Okay, so we have the Judgment card, we have the Seven of Cups, and we have the Devil. Let me just go ahead and grab one more card here. Okay, and this is the Eight of Swords here. Eight of Swords. Okay, so here with the Judgment card, I feel like what this is trying to say is that you are either currently going through an awakening, like a spiritual awakening, or you have already gone through an awakening. And I feel like the fact that you are different is simply because you are not asleep like everybody else is in the world. I feel like the great majority of people out there are either not in touch with their authentic self, they're not in tune with the universe, they're not special like you are. Your path, on the other hand, is meant to be spiritual. Your path is meant to make a difference in the world. You were awakened for a reason. You're different for a reason. So here with the Judgment, this is your calling. There is a reason why you're different. There's a reason why you're not like everybody else. You don't want to be like everybody else. You don't want to fit in a world where people don't even know who they are, where people don't know what the universe or life is all about. You want to know the answers. You want to be woke and stay woke. And I feel like this is what the Judgment card popping here below, that you are unique. I feel like the universe wants you to know why you are unique, why you're different, why you're awakened, why you are a misfit. Because you're not meant to fit in. You're not meant to follow the crowd. You're not meant to be a sheep. You're meant to forge a new path, a new way, and maybe even one day help everybody else know the way, or show everybody else the way. I feel like eventually in your life path, at some point, you will be some type of guidance for other people who are not at the same spiritual level or vibrating at a high frequency like you are. I feel like you're meant to make a difference in the world. And like I was saying earlier, nobody that ever made a difference in the world was a normie. Nobody that ever made a difference in the world and that was able to break a mold was happy and content being in a box. And that is your path. That's your superpower. You have to learn to embrace that first before the universe can continue to lead you on your soul path. And here is the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups, what I'm getting here with the Seven of Cups and the Devil is you are not asleep and blindfolded by illusion, by the lies of the world. You're not easily tempted. I think that you're the type of person that can see through the bullshit. You can call people out. You can see right through any facade. You're not a common person. You're not normal, you know, but that is because you are either an old soul or you're just simply, like I said, spiritually woke to where you can read energies and you can detect people's lies, people's facades, is I feel like you walk into a room and you can just immediately figure people out. So you are not easily deceived by illusions. You see right through people. Another thing that this Seven of Cups could be saying here with the giraffe, like I said at the beginning of the reading, some of you may have had a dream with a giraffe. You may have been receiving messages through your dreams. Yeah, I feel like something about your dreams. There's messages from spirit or from your spirit guides. I feel like some of you may feel trapped. Here with the Eight of Swords, some of you may be trapped by fear, by anxiety. You guys may not know how to go about feeling different. I feel like a lot of you have very bad anxiety where you get in your head and start second guessing yourself, or start thinking, well, how am I gonna be seen? What do they think of me? Am I ever gonna be accepted by my family? Am I ever gonna be accepted by my social circle? I feel like you're very concerned about how you're seen or perceived, and in the past, or maybe some of you even currently, may struggle trying to find, like I said, like your style, the way you should dress, the way you should act. You're too concerned on outside validation or stimuli and outside responses kind of dictate how you see yourself. There's a fear of what people are going to think of you or how you could fit in. But this is all mental, this is all in your head. Don't let fear and frustration keep you from being who you truly are and embracing your path. Get out of your head. Get out of your head. It's all mental. I feel like it's just a matter of time before you find your path or the way that you're supposed to take. But you have to break free. You have to break free from validation, from trying to get outer validation. You have to break free from trying to fit in. I feel like the universe is really, really trying to push you toward acceptance. Acceptance and surrender. You were made the way that you are for a reason. There is something that you're meant to do that's gonna be making a difference in the world, whether that is helping other people, giving guidance to people who need it. Maybe you're, like I said, a healer, but you have to break free from that fear mentality where you're kind of conditioned to think that because you're different, you're inferior, or there's something wrong with you. You have to break free from that. Break free from illusion. Break free from the lies that you've told yourself, or break free from the lies that society has drilled into your mind. Free to embrace yourself. I feel like the moment that you learn to see yourself from the eyes of the universe with love and respect, and you finally are able to see your worth, you will move up to the next step in your way, where you will be guided toward your path. But first you have to learn to love and embrace yourself the way that you are. Let me see if I can get some advice cards. Okay, Page of Coins. Wheel of Fortune. And the Knight of Coins. I feel like you are currently working towards something that you're trying to manifest for yourself. I feel like you're in the beginning stages of a project or a plan that you're trying to get to manifest. This is something that you are either considering or that you have already started to do some research on. But what I'm getting from this is you have already set your intentions and you've planted a seed that, whether you know it or not, is already growing. So your intentions have already been set. There is something that you really, really desire to accomplish. It may be a little bit different. It may be a different path that you've chosen to follow or that you're really passionate about. It may be a dream of yours. And I feel like it's different. It's not your conventional career path or project. It's definitely different. It's unique. It's very true to you. It goes with your personality. It goes with your style, with your spirit. It's something that really truly makes you happy. And I feel like you've already planted that seed and you know within your heart you want to accomplish this. But maybe you feel like an outsider when it comes to it. Maybe you feel like these plans or these intentions that you have are not conventional, are not your normal or your typical path. So you're kind of worried about how you're gonna manifest this for yourself because it's not conventional at all. So you're kind of scared. You're wondering how you're gonna bring this to manifestation just because it's so different. And I don't feel like you have a support system that's on board with your plans, or maybe you feel like you need some kind of support group to carry this out, or some sort of social group that you need to rely on to make this come to fruition. But even if you're feeling alone and you feel like you don't have the help that you need to accomplish this, I feel like you have divine support, you have divine help. I feel like you will eventually meet with the right people at the right time that will help you continue to grow on this field or on this area, or help you manifest the desires of your heart. But this will come eventually. Eventually, Spirit and the universe will put the right people on your path to help you continue to grow on this goal that you have. Like right now, it may feel like you're alone, like you're not supported, like you're alone in this. How am I ever gonna manifest this? How am I ever gonna get to where I wanna be when I don't have any contacts that like the same things I do? I don't have any friends or any contacts that support my cause or that can relate to this passion. How am I ever gonna make this work? But don't worry, because you have set your intentions and the world has listened. The universe has listened, and the seed that you have planted is slowly but surely growing, and you just have to give it time. Your intentions have been planted like a seed, and it's growing at a slow pace, like any other project, like any other plant, but it's been planted and it's blooming. And in divine timing, by chance, it will appear that it's by chance, but it will be divinely guided and divinely orchestrated. You will be meeting the right people, your type of people that will help you carry this out, that will offer their assistance, that will help you, that you can collaborate with, or that you can rely on, or you will be able to rely on these people. I feel like the universe is nurturing those intentions that you have set for yourself and that you have planned it. And there's good things coming at a slow pace, because this is the Knight of Coins. So slow but steady. There's definitely fruition that will come from this. This will develop into what you want it to be, but it's gonna be a progressive development. It's gonna be a process, and you just have to make sure that you continue to establish and build a strong foundation, and know without any doubt in your heart that you will carry this out. You will accomplish, you will achieve what your intentions are, whether this is a dream that you've always had, no matter how different, no matter how unconventional, no matter how out there this dream is. You have what it takes, and most importantly, you have your uniqueness, the uniqueness that it takes to break the mold, the uniqueness that it takes to make a difference. You have that. You were born with it. This is the key. This is the key. Okay? If you were able to fit in, if you were a normal citizen, a normal person, just another brick in the wall, you will not be able to accomplish the desires of your heart. You will not be able to make a difference in the world. Okay? It takes a person like you to manifest this. So that aspect of yourself that has been making you feel so insecure and that has been making you second guess yourself, that is actually the key ingredient for success. Okay? So let me go ahead and see what the angels have to say to you. What advice can we get from the angels? What advice can we get from the angels here? Okay, so the message that I have here is have the courage to ask for and accept help. Asking for help is a sign of strength. It is accepting it as it is offered to you. Very often when you ask God for help, prayers are answered through other people. Be sure to accept this assistance as well as give it to others as you are guided. Okay, so like I said earlier, right now you may feel like you don't have a support system. You may feel alone. You may feel like you're an outsider, a misfit, an oddball. And how am I ever gonna manifest something that is marking a difference, that it's making a difference? Well, I think that in time, in divine timing, your spirit guides and your spiritual support system, they will put the right people into your path to assist you, to collaborate with you, people that you can identify with, people that you can rely on. Okay? But this will come with time. I feel like the first step is definitely embracing and accepting who you truly are. That's the first step. After that, Spirit will show you the way. Okay? And you have to be hopeful and open to receiving and giving assistance, because also keep in mind that we get what we give. What we give, we receive. So you will eventually encounter the right people to assist you on your journey of manifestation. Okay? All right, well, if this reading made sense to you, and if this resonated with you, please like and subscribe, and have a magical day.